Who is selling all the Bitcoin now and why? I am wondering how is selling Bitcoin right now and why. I know miners need to sell to pay for electricity. So the fact that Bitcoin is flat to down means that there is not even enough demand to digest the new coins from the miners. So there aren't that many of us who just kept buying and hodling then. I bought at the top, so I need to sell before it becomes profitable. Mr. Market Maker. Good people. How can we buy at such awesome price without them? Because I ran out of money to feed my family seriously and to pay off high-interest credit cards. People that need to eat and pay rent. I also read that the US government has been selling its Bitcoin which they confiscated from Silk Road. In addition, miners are selling to cover their costs and probably retail investors are bleeding as well due to high inflation. They might sell their Bitcoin due to high costs of living or simply because they lose hope. Once most people lose hope is when it's the best time to buy. There's a lot of people that bought Bitcoin at below 10K, 1K, or even 100. They have unimaginable amount of Bitcoin. A few hundred BTCs are nothing to them. Who cares? We need M to accumulate. As always, which such questions. No one knows shit about fuck. Just speculation. Bitches. People who bought at 16K, paper handers who bought at 31K, miners. Bitcoin will move from weak hands to strong hands. Dunno. And because they're silly geese. Miners. I think right now it's mainly the market makers trading against each other. Anyone who knows why Bitcoin is so important has their BTC or SATs on a hardware device safely stored away. There could be the odd person capitulating and getting out of crypto completely, which to me is a good sign. Even I had thoughts about this bear market I had before. Stay strong and support each other and we will all rise up as one. We are so close to the end. I can start to see the pendulum swinging in the opposite direction. DCA folks. I'm selling for the modest price of 50,000 United States dollars per coin. This will be considered a steal in the future. Are you interested? Still hodling and not selling. Don't have to follow what other people are doing. Warren Buffett has sold $38 billion worth of his stocks recently. I think people are prepping for a shitty economy over the next year. I bet a lot of it is just less buying. Rising interest rates and the Fed pushing big corporations to reduce salaries means the dollar is in deflation for most people. Only those at the very top of the Cantillon pyramid have easy access to fiat now. And they don't buy Bitcoin. It's still a non-issue. Keep stacking. The dollar is doomed. Car repair CC debt. Me, Bitcoin is a gamble. I try to invest during ATHs, then tend to sell at ATLs. So far, timing Bitcoin has been just as successful as timing the market. Good luck and Godspeed. Most likely people, and some bots. Traders. I am a miner. Got to pay the bills. People that know a stock crash is coming and that crypto likes to follow the stock market. Also people that need the money due to the current economy. I wonder how many people had bought Bitcoin and never sell. Until today I had only buy and never sell any Bitcoin. The market is tired of waiting for ETF and having come back in 6 months. Could be the US government selling bit by bit. There's a sell-off of Bitcoin due to the fact there's going to be a black swan event somewhere. Around September, October and around November's, that's where crypto is going to slowly start pumping. Highest interest rates in 17 years. Things will stay down until stuff starts to break and the Fed pivots. Miners mostly. They have electric bills to pay, and this is how they make their money. In 2023, price has gone from 16K to 25K, up 56 in 9 months. If you think Bitcoin is flat to down, then I encourage you to sell all your Bitcoin now and invest in government bonds. Hedgies and market makers buy BTC on OTC, sell on exchanges to manipulate the market down. Look at wicked spikes up and down we have been seeing to liquidate both bulls and bears back and forth. They are trying to eat liquidity from both sides right now. It's BS. They're prepping for the election variant. It's actually miners. I think the general consensus is it's miners mostly that are selling a lot at a steady state to cover operating costs. Big spikes are usually institutions doing institutional things. If you have less than 1 Bitcoin, your best options are to stop looking at the daily price and just keep buying and holding. I don't think we'll see prices go much lower than $15,000 ever again, but I'm no expert. If there's any sell-offs, those coins are going to get scooped up by whales and minnows. Good thing supply will come down to match demand in less than a year then. Everyone needs liquidity at different times for different reasons. If you don't get that, you haven't thought about money at all. I'm sure institutional investors are making sure that the price gets low enough so that BlackRock can gobble up all the Bitcoin for themselves before futures and spot ETFs open. Trade bots mostly. The U.S. Treasury has a large amount of confiscated Bitcoin that it dumps on the market at regular intervals to keep the price suppressed. There was massive volume turnover at $15,000. The market makers that purchased at that amount are the ones keeping the price where it is now and slowly selling at a reasonable profit. Any significant price action could move it up or down, but my definition of significant isn't going to be significant enough. Bigger players are involved now. Because success is never up and to the right. It's non-linear and it's highly volatile along the way. What idiot thinks BTC is going to just go up and to the right and then 10x on the halving? That idiot is going to lose all their money. Similarly, those who constantly buy and sell will lose all their money. Just hold or stay out and use the capital elsewhere until there is a sizable shift in sentiment and momentum. My read on BTC right now is it's going down to 22,500 area before it rebounds slowly to 35, and it's going to sit there for a long time, and the halving will be just the beginning of a very slow and tactical increase. Wash traders trying to keep price low and scare you. Hold on for dear life is the mantra of true believers. But sometimes you gotta eat. Non-believers sell because they don't know any better. If you hold Bitcoin here, you might as well not sell. You should double from here before a major correction. Below 5K. Percentage-wise IDK why anyone would hold Bitcoin here. But some see value. 40-50K then below 5K. Because there's no guarantees it's going to go anywhere from here. Maybe people are bored of this stale movement and just want to cash out their chips. I ain't faux show. Miners. Mama didn't raise no paper hand B1 TCH roll of paper hand with fingers splayed. Nobody knows and nobody cares. Remember the term COMINGLING created by SBF? He sold all FTX Bitcoin to pump his own FTX coin and buy real estate. Do other unregulated exchange do the same? Whoever leave their coins on exchanges like Binance, letting others sell them for you to win on leverage trades? Traders, don't worry, they will back at higher price. Are the futures market making any kind of influence on the current price? I don't know, but I am buying.